Hi everyone. So in the previous video, we have talked about the encapsulation and some of the subtopics like composition and aggregation, where I felt like I have explained the aggregation well, but for the composition, I think we need to give the some other definition. Okay, let's see it now. So here you see the for composition, we don't need a separate different example. As you can see, there is already a built-in example. Okay, I'm going for the third person blueprint. Now you can see the capsule component, arrow component. Meanwhile, I know that we still don't have any idea over what is meant by the components, right? So I'm keeping that in mind, but you can see here, this kind of things are like the object. These are the object means the another class instance. Okay, I can see capsule component, mesh component. If the character dies, let's say if the character dies, there is no purpose for the capsule component to live alive. Okay, because you see, if it was your checkpoint, you can able to respawn. So there is no purpose. The capsule component is tightly bundled with the that person character blueprint. So this kind of relationship is called composition. Okay, meanwhile if it was aggregation, it means like, let's say if the character is having a shield, if the character dies, the character can drop a shield. Maybe some other character can take it up and use it up. So this is called aggregation, to be very simple. So this is the basic understanding, and in this video we will start talking about the inheritance. What is meant by the inheritance? So inheritance actually talks about if you are creating a class, instead of writing the same code again and again, you can use the inheritance and you can start creating the external functions or extra functions that you need for that particular class. Okay, this is confusing, right? So I will start making an example so that you can understand easily. So I'm going to create a class. So I can just say, going to name it as the BP underscore base portion. So I'm going to start creating a portion or going to create a interactable, whether it can be a portion, it can be a poison, whatever. Okay. So for simplicity's sake, I'm going to name it as the base portion. Okay. For the base portion, I need some visual reference. Okay, so I would say like the static mesh, right? So I can say the portion mesh. Still, I'm not sure whether it's a poison portion or it's a health portion. Okay, so portion in the event graph, I'm going to start creating a function for now. So if it's like if somebody is trying to interact with the portion, I would say like if you wish to interact, I could say using a print string node, portion is consumed. So maybe let's display the name for 12 seconds or whatever. Okay, I'm not sure about the color right now. Okay, just display the message like this. Now in the inheritance topic, you see I'm right clicking on the particular blueprint. I'm going for the child blueprint class. So here I can say BP underscore, it's like the health portion. Okay, maybe I can create a new folder. It is called as the healing portions. Just move it up here. If I click it up here, you can see the same variables. I didn't create any variables for variables or components for this particular blueprint, but this is a child of the base portion. Okay, we have created this blueprint as a child of this base portion, right? So in the health portion, now I could say for the portion mesh, okay, I'm going for the fab to pick a mesh, maybe just make it as the lowest first. This one looks good. So I'm going to add it to the project. Okay, it's added, and I have selected this. Go for the health portion, just place it up here. Then for the scaling, if I going to change the 0.5, so the size becomes a perfect one. So if I start dragging this one, okay, if I start dragging this one, now you see the portion is there, right? So I need some reference to this portion in the world. So I can go for the third person blueprint character. I'm going to remove this stuffs up. Okay, I can use the 3 key. Now I can say it was like the consume portion. Okay, so I need a reference. I need a variable to keep track of. We need a variable to refer it. Okay, I could say the portion. It is like the BP base portion. BP base portion. I could use this method, unoptimized method, one more time. So debug key, and going to drag and drop this, and I'm going to say interact. So you see this is the health portion, okay, not the base one, but I could say if I press the 3, portion is consumed. Okay, the portion is consumed. Maybe I could say for the base portion, after this message displayed, um, maybe we can. I won't wish to destroy for now. I could just say hide this actor. Okay, set hidden in game. Yes, it should be hidden. So after consuming, you see the message is getting notified like the portion is consumed and the mesh is hidden. Okay, but you see still the collision is there because the actor is not destroyed. So you see I have created a functionality in the base portion, but automatically the health portion inherits that function and it is working up. Okay, I have drag and drop the health portion here. See, there is no base portion. Base portion doesn't have any mesh, right? If I click a drag and drop this, you see there is no mesh, but I but the child of the base portion, I have created the health portion and I have placed it here. So now it is working because they both are in a relationship of parent-child relationship. Okay. Now one more question is there. The health portion is there. Now the character is just interacting, but I could make some visual stuff for there, right? Let's say if it was the poison portion, again going for the fab and just type the same keyword portion. Okay, so now I'm going to this folder and I'm going to start creating a new folder. I could say um, poisons, poison potions. So now I'm going to create a child class of this. So I could say now click on the all classes. So this is another method for creating the potion. Okay, so I could say BP base potion. I'm selecting this and I'm going to name it as the BP poison potion. So in this static mesh, I'm going for the mesh poison bottle, sorry, potion bottle, and you see I'm clicking this one. Okay, in the I'm going to add this mesh. It is large and huge. So I'm going to add this. Yes. Okay. For this one, now if I just drag and drop into the thing, like oh, still it's very huge. What happened to this? Even though that's really great. This just a mistake, I guess. Whether. Okay, all right. So I have created this portion. Now I'm going to delete the health portion. Now it's a poison one. Okay. Now it's a poison one. So if I just start playing the things, if I just start playing the things and I'm pressing the 3, you see automatically the poison is also getting consumed. Okay. So this is the power of the inheritance. So I have created one base class. It has a basic functionality and all the child classes will have its shared behavior over this. Now, there is a small question that may arise, which means, okay, the potion can be consumed, but you classified the potions as the healing one and the poison can be able to damage the player, right? But how could I give these things? So this is what the next concept will help us to enhance this behavior. So currently you see the interact function is only getting called. Okay. And in the next video, I will talk about a topic called polymorphism, which will help us to customize the behavior for each and every child. Okay. For the poison potion, it can affect the player. Maybe it can play some VFX um, like some VFX like the poison, okay, and health potion can play some VFX like the healing, okay. We will catch up in the next video about this change, how to make it up. So for this one, a short summary, like in the base potion, I have created a base potion, okay. So it is acting like whatever the potion that you are going to create, I don't need to write the interact function again and again, since somewhat the user is going to, the player is going to interact with the potion. So whether it's a poison or it's a healing, that is not a problem. So I can create a base class and I can just make the common things that is between the healing potion and the poison potion, it can able to interact. I'm going to give it inside this base potion. Like this, we can also have some of the variables as well that can help us to build up the component, okay, build up the actor. But the child classes will just inherit that properties and we can able to customize the behavior using the next topic called polymorphism. So this is very simple and very easy to understand. So we will catch up with the next video. We will continue this so that we can understand in a more better way. Thank you.